go and get some light. It might be too. Hey, Deirdre. Hey, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, Lisa. Hello, Darlene. How are you guys doing today? Happy daylight saving time. I don't know. It looks like the light is going in and out. Trying to fix this lighting, and I don't know. Okay, maybe it's that. Yeah, I think that's better. Happy daylight savings time, y'all. How is everyone doing on this Sunday? Girl, talking about Saturday. How's everyone doing this Sunday? Yes, Deirdre, you're number one. You got on here. Yes, happy Sunday. I am. Mm, I'm cooking dinner, and I just got finished um, decorating in the kitchen area. I need to get back in here. What else am I doing? I need to wash my hair because today is hair wash day. So, but I wanted to get on here. I was like, you know what? I have not gone live at all this year. I needed to catch up with my friends and see how everyone is doing. Get you guys caught up with what's happening over here. Tell you about the girls. It's just so much happening. Deirdre says, doing good, getting ready for work week. Girl, yes, me too. Getting ready for the work week. That's why I was trying to fit in as much as I could today. It's just like when the time changed, it's a little hard. Mr. Ben, I was talking this morning. We was like, they need to do daylight savings time like on Friday night. So then that gives you 2 days to get acclimated to it. Do it Friday night, change the time on Saturday. Then you have Saturday night and then Sunday to start getting your body accustomed to this. And then, you start off your week. But yeah, we started off when we woke up. It was like we woke up an hour late. And I just felt like I've been playing catch up all day. So yeah, but I need for them to hear the whole day, like say, oh, how about just not have it at all? Let me see. Hi, Bertha. Hi, Wani from RV. Oh, okay. Richmond, Virginia. Can't wait to see your backyard this year. Oh my gosh. I am so excited about the back this year. I went out there looking day before yesterday, I think it was, and I have some that my daylilies are coming up. All of them are coming up. So I have daylilies coming up. My salvia is, that's jasmine. What's that, lavender? I think it's salvia. My salvia, that never died back, but it's doing well. I am about to cut back my, is it verbena? I think it's either verbena or lantana. And I think verbena comes back. I need to see if it's verbena or lantana, because I think verbena comes back. Hopefully that's what it is. If it's lantana, I got to get something else because it did really well last year. And then I was telling my mom today that Lowe's has their mulch. Well, they had it on Wednesday. It was four for $10, and Home Depot had it four for $10. But Lowe's sale ended Wednesday, and so now Lowe's is three for 10. But I didn't go and get it. I worked late, so I didn't go and get it that day. So I missed that sale. But I do believe it's still going on at Home Depot. And then so yeah, I'm gonna do another flower bed up there. I think it's gonna be with hydrangeas and some wild. I got ideas. I've been watching all these gardening influencers, and I'm definitely about to get my B Smith on. So I'm excited about the garden also. The weather here, it is rainy. It's been raining off and on. Last night we had thunderstorms. So, but it's raining. It's not raining right now. But my brother, I just spoke with him, and where he is, he said it is raining very hard. So yes, it's a rainy day. Yes, to Friday night. Yes, I agree, Darlene. Okay, Deirdre, she said, I'm not mad at that idea. Man, we need to put it out there, because if they're gonna be playing with us this way, they need to at least, let's do it on Friday night. Let's start there. Bertha said, me too. Bertha Green, I have a couple plants that I planted as bulbs. Lasagna, three levels of bulbs so far. The first bloomers have bloomed. Daffodils, tulips, and hyacinths. Gorgeous. Oh my God, I love hyacinths. Yes, and I had some tulips in my front yard, but they've died now. They I think last year was the last year it was trying to bloom, and only the leaves came out. It never bloomed the bulb. I should try which one next year. I'm gonna try. I wanted to. I had, well, it's a lot of things. I wanted to go and get some of the bulbs from Costco, and put those out there. And I still might. I just have not had the chance to get to Costco. And I have a Sam's up the street. But when I come home from work, I just be concentrating on getting in the house. So I haven't, because I know Sam's has some also. Um, and then I told you I saw some at Lidl. Don't know how Lidl's bulbs are. I saw some there. Then I saw Walmart put out their bulbs. So, but here we can still get snow in April. So it's not a good time to put them into the ground yet. Excuse me. So I have to wait a little bit into May to do that. So we'll see. I'll probably next month I will start getting some things, and then I'll go ahead and start the end of April. I will probably start putting things into the ground, and hopefully we've gotten all over our the last frost here. Oh, the lasagna. Wait, you planted lasagna? I had planted above lasagna. What does that look like? Hey, Joycelyn, I have not seen you in forever. You like, girl, because you haven't been on here forever. That's not our fault. That was my fault. Hello. Let me see, what is a lasagna plant? Let me see what that looks like. Is it a plant? Above lasagna is a container gardening method that layers different flower bulbs and bloom. Oh, I've never heard of that. Oh, and look, see right here, I don't know if y'all will be able to see it. So this is what, let me see. This is what that is. That's a lasagna method. So you plant the bulbs in, and as one die out, another begins a different type of plant. A flower grows. Let me see. Bulb lasagna blooming. So they show like these tulips. And so the way that they're planted like a lasagna. It's in layers. I had never heard of that. So here, this is a better description. I mean, visual of it. Isn't that neat? Let me see. Hopefully, you guys can see that. That is so neat. I have never seen that. Never heard of that. I might try that. Thank you. Thank you for that. It is most, yeah, check it out. I need to get started, but this roller coaster weather is unpredictable. Girl, Deidre, I know it. Where are you? I don't remember. It's amazing. It's awesome. My first year, the bottom layers are the bulbs. The bottom, she says, the bottom layers are the bulbs that bloom last. Wow. I'm gonna try that. So wait, but you can use it in any size container to do this, or does it have to be a large container? This is so cool. Okay, in Virginia, no, you're in Miami. Deirdre's in San Antonio. Oh no, wait, no. Joycelyn says she's been MIA. Girl, yes, you've been MIA. Yep, but mines are large. So your containers are large. That's I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna give you credit for this idea too. We're gonna see. I'm gonna so so basically what you do. So now that these are spring, like the spring blooms. So how many layers does this have? Wait, one, two. So this has four. So in this one, this one that they're showing me for an example, it has crocus, hyacinth, daffodil. Also, it's in tulips. So you plant them by the season. Um, so I'm assuming you plant them by the season. So they never you never have the same. Do the flowers interchange, so they don't come up at the same time? So you said the bottom ones bloom last. So do you plant them by the season? So you have spring, summer, fall, and winter. Is that how you plant them? And then so you will always have blooms. Is that the concept? But that's very interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to look into this. Early season bulbs, mid season bulbs, late season bulbs. Also, okay, the seeds. Got you. I see now. I'm gonna read more on this because I have a couple of planters that I can try that out, and we can see how that goes. But yes, I've really been getting into the whole gardening thing last year. Well, part of last year, y'all know. But I was really getting into it, and then when everything was beginning to come together, that's when everything happened. But I'm really excited about what is going on. What I hope will come back, and I'm looking. I think what I'm going to do this year, y'all, if you guys been here, oh, that's the rain. Well, there's the rain. Um, no spring bulbs, but they bloom 3 different times. Got you. And then Joyce says, so do you plant them in the fall? So Bertha, so do you plant anything in the fall? So yeah, so what I do think I'm going to do is, if you guys been here a long any length of time, you remember it's probably about 4, maybe 5 years ago, I had that beautiful, it was just gorgeous, the rose bush. That was my first um plant or tree that I planted and that I did not kill. Because before then, yes, that green thumb. I mean, it was purple, and so it was beautiful, beautiful. And then I asked my lawn guy to cut it back and just trim it. Well, he didn't do it. He had his partner Barney Fife go and do it, and he massacred my bush. And so it never grew back right. And I've tried and tried, and it's so sorry. And so he bought me another one, but it never this the one that he bought me, it isn't doing well either. So I'm just gonna dig up both of them and I'm gonna start over. So we're gonna see if I can get this stump out of this ground. I'm gonna have Mr. B do it. And we're gonna start over because it was just simple. It was gorgeous, big, beautiful blooms of roses. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that. So that's one of the tasks that I have planned to do. And then I'm getting some. Oh, that's Mr. B. He's coming home. And then I'm gonna do the flowers up along the steps. I want to put another hydrangea up at the top. And where it was a big tree in the back, almost at the top of where the steps were, we cut that down because it was getting too big and it was too close to the house. So y'all remember we cut that down. But what I'll probably do around there, I want to put some flowers going around the stump because we can't get that stump up, y'all. And I never realized how, even with the saw, it was tearing saws up. So we're gonna have to get someone, a stump grinder or somebody, to come and do that. But in the meantime, I want to plant something around there. And I saw this little arrangement where you could put it was like you had your pots around it. I don't know if that's gonna work. It looked good in somebody else's yard. I don't know if it would look in my yard. So we'll play around with that. So I remember, oh yeah, Deirdre said that Bertha said, I don't know, haven't seen fall planting lasagna, but I'm sure you can. Deirdre said, I remember that. He really did, but girl, he messed up so bad. Oh my goodness, I was so mad. I told Mr. B that they couldn't come back. And I told him if he came back, he couldn't bring Barney with him. And oh my gosh. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my God. And Mr. B had just called me and he was like, the lawn guy came. And I said, yeah, the lawn looks really nice. And I said, I was just outside looking at it. So I'm upstairs looking over my backyard. And I was like, something looks strange back here. And then I looked over to the side, and the thing was, y'all, because it was two trees. It was really wide. And when I don't know if my lawn guy came and saw what he was doing, it was like, man, that's not right. Or if he realized what he did and he just stopped because it was like a big blank space. It was almost to the ground, and the other side was just like it was in shock. And I was like, "Oh, he massacred my damn rose bush." I was so mad, and I told Mr. B, "That's it. He fired. You need to get somebody else. You need to give us our money back." Oh, I went off, and he was like, "Baby, I got it. I'm gonna call him." And he was like, don't worry about it. I said, my mom gave me that rose bush. That was the first rose bush I never killed. Oh my goodness. And he apologized and he gave us credit for a couple of services. But I was like, don't you bring that man over here with you. He cannot. Don't need him to touch nothing. But then they replaced it and everything. And I was like, okay. And then what was it, y'all, that he killed? Oh, my hydrangeas. They were growing. Oh my goodness. I'm like, does he not know a bush from a flower from a plant? Oh my God, he came by and massacred my freaking hydrangea. It was, I mean, it was just, it was trying to grow. Oh my, once again, I had to go out. I'm pretty sure y'all remember that because I was just distraught. But no, I just used the turkey. They big, they were big then. They had those and they had the chopped ones. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get the chopped ones. So I only got the whole wing. Mm-hmm. And usually they had a drumming too. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna get the bag of chicken. Oliver, stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Mr. B just coming in the house. Purple is a nice color. Maybe not on the thumb though. Yeah. Purple is, yeah. I was a purple thumb. Yes. Oh, they said, "Hey, babe." Huh? I'm on YouTube. I'm doing a live. No, it's not. Y'all know he think y'all his people. Anyway, so yeah. So that those are my plans right now. I also want to paint the fence. So that's on there. I have a lot of things to do, and I need to do some things before May because May is when I'm planning to have the girls. Um, they're gonna meet everybody, so I'm gonna have not like an open house or trying to sit like a sip and see, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that May. I think. Oh, I just thought about the day, and I think that's around Memorial Day. So maybe that's when I'm gonna have it because May is another busy month for me. But so I want to have that done, and I want to have some type of flowers coming up. I was waiting for him to say, "Hey, America, girl, okay." He went up the steps. Y'all know him. You know him very well. Yes, you do. You know him very well. So let me see. The girls are doing well. Since I'm talking about the girls, they're doing well. Next week, next week, they are going to be 2 months old. Can y'all believe that? I can't. I can't even believe that they're about to be two. Mia, hello, the trees. Hello, one. It's so good to catch you live. Thank you. Yes, I decided to come on here live a little bit. Excuse me, to catch up with you guys because it's only so much I can get you guys or everyone abreast to of what's going on my videos. I'm actually like behind, so I was like, let me just come on live, to cut out some of that. So yeah, so the girls are about to be 2 months. About time I have their event, they'll be 4 months of going on 5. They're doing very, very well. Mia, the eldest, she's a little chunk. I call her dumpling. She's so chunky. Oh my goodness. And Leah was baby B, of course. She's so little. I call her a beanie. So those are their names. So it's Bean and Dumpling. And they are so freaking sweet and they're just perfect in every way. So hello, Wani. Dear just says, oh my, I know already. They're 2 months. So Puda sends me pictures of them. She sends me something, a picture, video, or something of them every day. And so she'll call me usually, well, this morning, because I was off with the time, and I usually talk to them like in the morning. She'll either call me or I will call her. And she was like, Mom, excuse me. She was like, Mom, we didn't hear from you today. I was like, I'm trying to get myself acclimated with this new time. I said, I just feel like I don't have enough time to do everything that I needed to do. And I had just got out of bed, actually. So, but so she'll send me pictures of new stuff that they're doing. She had what did she do? She's been taking pictures of them like every month, so we'll be able to see like from when they came home last month. She did like a little photo of them for Valentine's Day. And then this month she's bought their dresses. They have some green and something dresses for St. Patrick's Day. So she was supposed to be working on taking their photos for that. And I think, next month she's made an appointment for them to go, and they're going to get their ears pierced. They're getting shots next week, I believe. So next month they're going to get their ears pierced, and they're going to go and they're going to take pictures with the Easter Bunny. And so she asked me if I was going to make their Easter baskets. I say for infants. I'm like, she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I don't know. She's like, Mom, I need you to make Easter baskets. I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna put in there? I don't know. So then she sent me some things that I guess she saw someone do. If it, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Infants Easter baskets. Um, and they had like, y'all remember those little cloth books? They had that in there. They had some other books because they have a little library in their room, and I shared that with you guys when I toured the nursery with them. I mean, not with them, when before they was born. So she has some books. I bought them some books for the baby shower. Her friends bought them books. They have both English and Spanish books. Y'all know Puda also speaks Japanese. So she has like those kind of kids books for them. They read to them. So, but in the Easter basket, it had, you know what? It had the little cloth books, some other kind of books, but it had a bunny on it. And it was something else. So I was like, okay, I can probably come up with something, some type of little Easter basket. And so she was like, yeah, because I need for them to experience all of your over the topness. I was like, oh, okay. So we'll see about that. I'll probably be doing that with you guys to start getting stuff, because Easter is like only a couple of weeks away. It's right around my birthday. So I need to, in which I'll be working. So yeah. But so that's what happening regarding that. So yeah, the girls are doing great. They're doing great. I'm really I'm really proud of China and Jesse. They're doing an excellent job. Jesse just went back to work, and he was having a hard time being home. I mean, being away. That he left work to come back home and be with the girls. So I think he'll be going back. He'll be going back. He'll go now. He's going 1 day a week in the office, but I think next week he has to go 2 weeks. I mean, 2 days back. So I was like, yeah. I said, but now you know how women feel when they're on maternity leave and then they have to go back into the office. He was like, yes, I miss my girls in China. China says, no, he just really missed the girls. So I also, like I told you guys, I was behind. And I had, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I haven't done a lot of shopping, but I've done some enough that I want what I'm working on now. I need to go ahead and put it up instead of me holding on to it and trying to show you guys. So I was like, let me do that. Um, and I can do this live and spend some time with my friends while dinner is cooking. So, and it smells so good, y'all. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys were here to partake and to smell the aromas. That's what Mr. B, when he just came through the door, he was like, oh, it smells like Sunday dinner. And it does. So dinner tonight is, y'all know I wanted some, well, Mr. B wanted some turkey wings because he is not eating beef. He's not eating beef. He's not eating any type of shellfish. We're doing a very little amount of salmon. We haven't even done any salmon because he's had like 2 bouts of gout, and he's never had gout before. So I don't know what he eats when he's not here, but yeah, it had him in a chokehold badly. So he's been drinking the tart cherry juice, so that has done him very well. And then someone told me yesterday that if you, what is it, a teaspoon of baking soda, and I think she said like 4 ounces of water, and let it dissolve, stir it in the dissolver and drink it. It will get rid of the gout. It breaks down the uric acid. So, but right now, every night before bed, I've been giving him the cherry juice. So we have like not had any beef. We didn't really eat beef. Well, here we eat beef like that. Like I say, I don't know what he was doing when he was at work, but I do know he was drinking a lot of sugary drinks, and that definitely did not help it either. So he has stayed away from that. He's just been drinking water, and I've gotten some of the sugar-free, the little things you can squeeze into your water. How you know I switched to AT&T? Did I tell you that? How you know that? how, that is so funny. I just saw that. I'm like, how did you? Did I tell? How you know, Keenan? How you know I switched to AT&T? I did, girl. See, because I'm always telling y'all stuff. So I switched to AT&T um, because um, my alarm system was goodness, I can't remember who it was now. But anyway, the system, oh, it was my alarm. Oh, it was in a video. Okay. So it started off with my alarm system. The alarm system that we had was the one when we first got the house. So it had malfunctioned. They could not fix it anymore because they didn't make it anymore. It's like almost 20 years ago. And so the company who we had was bought by ADT. So when they was like, okay, well, we'll come out and put in the new system. Well, ADT is owned by AT&T. And so when they did that, a young lady came, and she was like, your rep. And it's also, it was, when I did it was direct TV. So I had direct TV, and now I had the ADT. And so the young lady came, she said, your repair guy's gonna be here. So because I thought she was with him, but then she was like, well, who's your mobile service? And I told her it was T-Mobile. And so she was like, well, we could add your mobile service to, your with AT&T, and everything would be done with AT&T. You'll just pay one bill, or everything would be under one bill, da 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 da. And so when she was telling me about the price and everything and how easy it would be to switch, and I was like, oh. So then I called China, and I called Derek and asked them what Derek was here. And Derek was like, yeah, let's do it. So with Mr. B, if he hears a lower price, I don't think he don't care about nothing else. If he hear is lower, it's gonna save him money, he's good to go. And so, girl, I miss T-Mobile. So, one thing, the young lady who I was working with, she was fairly new. She probably had been there 3 months when she did it, and then the guy came with the repair thing. To do the repair. So she was great. She did everything. She got everyone's phone changed over, but she said that AT&T was going to pay my my T-Mobile bill, pay it off, and I would have been done. Well, she didn't tell me, I'm gonna have to do all the work. I thought that was on them. So I had to call the company and try to get my last bill from T-Mobile. Well, because they changed everything and closed everything out of T-Mobile, T-Mobile couldn't give me my last bill. And I didn't receive bills at home. So I would just pay my bill online. So I couldn't. So when they closed my account, I couldn't even get into the T-Mobile to access the bill. So when I went to the T-Mobile store, they gave me the printout so that I could upload it to the company for AT&T. Did that. They didn't accept it. They wanted the bill. I couldn't give you the bill T-Mobile can't give me the bill because I'm no longer a T-Mobile customer. They couldn't access it. I couldn't access it. So I called them, told them I couldn't do it. And I was on the phone with them probably about an hour and 30 minutes because it took them forever to answer the phone. Long story short, they never did it. So we're paying off T-Mobile now, still paying off T-Mobile. And now I have the AT&T. So my old phone that I just got, I got rid of, it was an Android. I just got an iPhone. I told y'all, my son-in-law talked me into this. Between my son-in-law and my boss talked me into getting this. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm late to the party. I do like it. I thought it was gonna be harder than it actually is, and it's probably easier because I actually have this MacBook. Anyway, y'all. So I went to go into the AT&T store to get the new phone, and when I go to T-Mobile, I can get my phone then. Well, with AT&T, they don't have phones in stock. Well, at first I wanted the 16. I couldn't get the 16 until March, I think 17th through the 24th. I didn't want the newest phone because I don't care about that. I needed a phone then. So I was like, okay. He said, well, the only thing you can get is the 17. You can get the 17 Pro or the 17. Fine, give me the 17. It was a $7 price difference. No problem. Give me the 17. Well, still had to wait for it. So then they wanted to send it to my house. Nobody's at the house he said, someone has to sign for it. No one's at my house to sign for it. So he was like, I said, well, can you just send it here and I come back here? I'm already paying for it. I'll come back. I want to come back and get it. And he says, well, we're not supposed to do that, in case something happened or whatever. I said, well, I can't get the phone then. So he was like, well, okay, well, we'll send it here. I'll have it for me in your care and have it'll be to me. I'll sign for it in your care. He said, but I need for you to come back and make sure you come and get the phone. He said, you'll get a notation saying that your phone was delivered. Okay, so that was good. So I said to him, I said, okay, that's good. I said, because then you can set this up for me. He slid this laminated piece of paper that's telling me that they no longer set up the phones anymore. They're not responsible. And I said, so how am I supposed to do this? I had an Android. I never had an iPhone before. How was I supposed to do this? Number two, I'm not computer literate like that. I can do things on the computer that I know what I can do. But when you start doing things and dealing with the phone and things like that, I don't know nothing about that. Like these young people, I was not born with the phone in my hand, and this is what I did. This has been an evolution for me from the big, y'all know the big brick phone, from that, right? So he was like, well, he said, we're not supposed to do it. He was like, but since I'm already breaking the rules for you, I said, well, yeah, so why you already doing this? He says, I'll take care of it. Otherwise, y'all, they wouldn't have done it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he was nice. And so it was an issue. He was trying to show me how to do an AirDrop. And something was going on, but it wouldn't work because I hadn't set up my Google stuff on here. And so, but he went to go and ask his boss, and his boss was like, are you getting paid for that? We don't do that. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. And I was like, so the mere fact that I couldn't get a phone right then, I didn't like that. And I'm accustomed to doing that. I was also accustomed at T-Mobile when I went in. If I wanted a new phone, I can get a new phone, or what I can get it right then. I didn't, didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that she had a problem with him helping me. So are you getting paid for that? He's still on the clock. Yeah, he getting paid for it. I'm like, what kind of mess is that? Then when I went the couple of days before, when they couldn't get into my account, he was like, hey, Mariah. It was somebody else and another customer service person, and they had a problem finding me because the way they had my name spelled, it was all wrong. And so she was like, well, you got to wait until Monday and talk to customer service. And I said, so they're not open on Saturday? She said, no, they're not open on Saturdays. Poodle was like, Mom, you should call. And I called on a Saturday and they were open. But she was like, it's going to take 24 to 48 hours for it to go in effect. So I couldn't go into Monday anyway. And then that's what happened when I went Monday. So that's why I changed from T-Mobile to AT&T. I'm I'm gonna go back to T-Mobile. I'm gonna pay them off, and I'm gonna go back to AT&T. But I'm gonna have to wait. It probably won't be until next year because I just got this phone. So, but yeah. So right now, I'm not happy with my AT&T experience. And then the young lady who did it, I called her. She didn't call me back. And I don't know. I don't know if she's not with them anymore. I don't know. But yeah. So that's why I won't do it. I won't do it again. But I am gonna go back to AT&T. And T. And I went all around the world to tell you about that. But yeah. So that's why I left T-Mobile. And yeah, I'm going back to T-Mobile. I miss the pink people. Yes, girl. I know New Edition is nominated for the Roll and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy for them. They like number two with they're number two. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to go on there because I saw Patty Jackson was talking about it and that you can go in there and vote. I am voting daily. I'm up. Oh, I'm gonna go on there. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, that's another thing. I really want to go to their concert. They'll be here April. I can't think. It's in April, but I think I have an event that day, and those tickets are so freaking high, y'all. I just can't. I'm sorry. I don't care how much I like y'all, like these artists. I can't wrap my mind around spending $300 and $400 and $500 on a ticket. When they first announced those tickets were gonna go on sale, I even was going to go to Birmingham. And when I saw, it's like if they were instantly bought up by like scalpers and those companies, and the prices were just ridiculous. I'm like, I want to go back in the day. I cannot. For me to pay 300 200 $300 and up for a show that's an hour and a half, 2 hours, and an intermission, so maybe 2 hours and a half. Then of course I got to buy something to wear. That's just a lot. Mr. B, he was like, "Baby, you sure you don't want?" Yes, I want to go, but I don't want to pay that money. So let us know if you go. Let me see. Mariah ain't even top nine. You said Mariah, girl. Yeah, they was like, Mariah doesn't put on a show. I'm sorry. That walking back and forth. But you're gonna get a show with New Edition. And I'm not a Tony Braxton fan. I like Tony. I like Tony back in the day. You know, the 90s Tonys. Love Should Have Brought You Home Last Night. See, I like that. I like that Tony. But I didn't keep up with a lot of her her other music throughout the years. And Boys to Men, I'm like, okay, I mean, I think it's a good show. Now, from what it looks like, it is an excellent show. But I can't. I just can't see myself paying that. You say you're not sure if you want to see Sade in there. I know because Sade hasn't really, she hadn't done anything to be like an icon. Yeah, back in the day, she was. But I'm like, she hasn't put anything out. But well, maybe she did put something out maybe 8 years ago or so, 7 years ago. Hey, George, how you doing? You said other than Smooth Operator, what has she brought? I know, huh? It's been a minute. It's been a minute for Sade. You know, but I'm really proud of New Edition. Now that they may have gotten gypped back in the day and didn't make what they were supposed to make, but they making all of their money right now. I know you are, George. That's what you do. George is always playing music. He playing his oldies. Man, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on here and checking me out. I didn't get a chance to tell you guys what I'm making for dinner. You said I am pro NE life. Girl, yes, me too. Yes, indeed. Yes, George. So I told you I'm making turkey wings. They almost done. With turkey wings. I have some squash. I have some yellow rice. I want to do because I don't have no green vegetables. Y'all know how we always got to have a green vegetable. And I looked in there. We had broccoli the other day. I could have did the squash and the zucchini. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. But Mr. B only about squash. So, but I still need something green. So I'm probably going to do some. I think I have some string beans because I have to have a green vegetable. And what else did I have? I think that's it. I think that's all I'm cooking. But it smells so good. Yeah, people call me G. That's right, George. I'm loving your decoration, so elegant. Thank you, Mariah. So let me show y'all what I got on here. Because the longer I put this stuff out, I can't put it up. And so then I can't record. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. It's not a lot, but it's enough to hold me up. So I went to the at-home store. And y'all know I love my florals from the at-home store. Now, the only thing about, used to be, and I shared with you before, that was the best place to go and find great picks that were unusual, and the price was good. It was better than Hobby Lobby, but Joann's, unless Joann's had a buy one, get two free, that was my zhuzh. And Michael's. But I bought these from, aren't these pretty? These are from the at-home store. Now, their prices have increased a little bit. And right now, I think they're almost compatible to a lot of the other ones. This was like $3.99. So I bought it in this real pretty light green color. And then this one right here. And then this is what the leaves look like. I just thought this was so pretty. And for $3.99, and the stems are long. Very, very long. So I picked up, I thought I picked up 4 of these. I did. Oh, no, I picked up 3. Huh, that was weird. Why did I? No, I did. No, it's 3. I thought this was 4. Okay, so I got 3 of these. I might need to go back and get one more. I wonder why I didn't get another one like this. So anyway, I got this. I think it's nice, and for only $3.99. So I got that. And then I've been to Home Goods because I'm about to change stuff in my bedroom. Just a little bit. I'm just, put on a lighter comforter, or what I really want is one of those it's not a bed sheet, it's a bed spread. I don't know if you guys remember like the chenille bed spreads. I remember my grandmother had them, and it has like the chenille on it. It kind of feels kind of fuzzy at the top, and they was always in these pretty designs, and it was like raised fabric. That's the only way I can describe it. I remember my grandmother, my great grandmama had them. She had like a white one she would put on her bed. And sometimes they had matching pillows. She had a light blue one and like a beige color. So that's what I really would like. But I haven't seen anything like it. At one time, I know that it was a store that I used to like. Now I can't even think of the name of it. They used to carry them, but the store is closed. But when I went to Home Goods looking for that, I came across This sheet set here, it's a 1500 thread count, and it's a 6-piece set. They simply cooling sheets. I hope so, because these hot flashes that your girl be having over here, Mr. B say I can freeze an Eskimo, whatever, because I'm hot. And it's the type of hot that like radiates from the inside out. It doesn't happen all the time, but when they hit me, oh my. So I have the window open in the wintertime with the fan in it and the overhead. Mr. B, he has on like thermals, and he's even gone to bed with the thermals and his heavy robe. And he's like, and with socks on, he said, "You are freezing me." I'm like, "It is burning up." But anyway, I got this in this real pretty gray color. So oh, and this was from Home Goods, y'all, but they're having a really good clearance sale. I mean, they had clearance lamps, clearance towels. I mean, they just had so many good things for clearance. So this was what this was regularly 34, regularly $37.99, and I got this for $29. So I thought that was good. 1500 thread count. So now that I've shown this to you guys, I can go ahead and launder them. Let me see. Carolyn Wright Thomas said, saw New Edition in Detroit a couple of weeks ago. It was worth the cost of admission. The production stage show with Boys to Men and Tony Braxton was great. Really, it looks like it's great. It really does look like they're putting on a great show. They always do. Please thumbs up the live if you have not already done so. Thank you. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, guys. Yes, please thumbs up the live. I really would appreciate you guys. I think we have 28 on here, and I got 19 thumbs up. Thank you. I'll check. I have to check out Home Goods for my picks. They are beautiful. Thank you. My birthday is May 31st. I'll be 38. Gone, George. You're going to be 38 May 31st. I tell you, isn't it amazing that we're talking about May? We were just talking about January, the new year. And now we're talking about May and June. You saw Shantae Moore in January. Shantae, oh my God, they always sleep on Shantae. She has the most beautiful voice. They slept on her for years. I love her. I know she put on a great show. So I have those two. And then also from Home Goods, I picked up this set of 4 glasses. And I just thought these would be great to have for Mr. B and I around here, or if I'm going to be outside. I think these would be great for outside also with the straw. And I love the wooden top. This was $12. So I thought that was cute. I told you I really haven't, but I need to watch these things because I want to make a drink tonight. And I think now that I'm sharing this stuff with you guys, I can do it and put the ice in there. It's going to be good. And see, I have that. What else I have? I got some things from Temu. I picked these up. These are I think they should be microfiber makeup towels. Yes, they are. Aren't these cute? And they just say makeup. I thought these were so adorable. I want to see how they work because you guys remember a couple of years ago, I think I did it for my 50th birthday. So now it's about to be 5 years ago. No, it was my 51st because 50, we was in the vid. So my 51st birthday, I believe, when I did the spa, I gave everyone some of my favorite microfiber makeup cloths. So I want to try these out. And these came from Temu. This was a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a set of 5, maybe 6. 3, 4. Yeah, set of 6 of these. And they're black. And so I want to try these out because I might be giving these. I'm not still not sure what I'm gonna do for my birthday, y'all. This is double nickels coming up for me. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm about to have my double nickels, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have to work my birthday. I was not trying to, but now I have an event on my birthday. So, but isn't that cute? And so I'm gonna get these, and I'm gonna put these into my area for my makeup, and I'm gonna watch these, and then I'm gonna see how these work. If these do well, um, what I might be planning, I'm gonna get some more for my thing that I might be having. And if I don't have it, I'll use it for something else before girls get together. This year I also plan on doing one of my girlfriend celebrations. I have not done it in the last 3 years since the bid. And when we came back from the bid, my first get together hosting was what it was. It was a Friendsgiving. So yes. So that was after that because in that is when I gave those the makeup thing and I gave everybody their own personalized um their makeup bag and the coat, the tote because we went to the spa. Very cute. Ooh, I need the glasses. Girl, those glasses were excellent. They were excellent. I wish I could see any, but I'm in Canada. Would not step in the US. I love y'all, but I can't. Girl, Mariah, we understand. We understand. Oh my gosh. Please, this foolishness over here, what it would be like to be able to wake up and not have no mess going on. Yes, girl, I totally understand. But keep a room open. Keep some space open because if you don't mind, because Mr. B and China, my mom and Pooh and the girls, we might need to have a place to run to. Oh, I need the okay. See, very cute. I love Timo. I spotted them makeup towels in pink. Yes, I did see the pink. I can't tell the warm weather. You can't wait till the warm weather get here. I know you ready, G. I know you ready. I already see you. I remember you in the back in the last times I've come on here. You always came on. I appreciate you, and you was just jamming to your music. And George is also he's like a music connoisseur. He knows everything about every artist, and he can tell you some things. So I love that about him. The dollar store in my area has been really good, especially with Christmas and Valentine's Day. Yes, I saw some really cute. There's some chargers. They were the clear chargers with the gold around them. Y'all know I don't need no chargers. Yeah, I left them. I don't need any chargers, but they're cute. And yeah, but they've been doing really good. They've been doing good. Y'all know Pop Shelf. That's my other. They've been doing very very well. I was in there not too long ago, and it took everything in me not to buy something. I didn't buy it, but I'm thinking about this picture that I saw that I think that would be great in my bathroom. So we'll see. We'll see if I pull the trigger. Mariah, I will be turning 50 next year. I'm already saving money for it. I will shop till I drop. Spa the worst. Girl, yes. Yes, girl. Yes, do your thing. Do your thing. Life is short. Do what you want to do. Have fun. Do you like Denise Williams? Yes, I do. I do like Denise Williams. I tell you, you definitely into all the oldies. For to be 38, you know your music, G. Yes, I do. I love Denise Williams. I used to play that song over and over again. My mom had to play it on a record player in my room. And I had, let me see, I used to play Denise Williams. I loved Marvin Gaye. Oh my goodness, I did. I love Marvin Gaye. I like October London. He sounds so much like Marvin Gaye. So I had Marvin Gaye. I had I had to play the 45 of Denise Williams Free. I can't remember what the other side was right now, but I used to like that song too. That was on the B side. Of course, I had like every new edition. I mean, I had the Mr. Telephone Man new edition. I had the new edition album where they were. It was like the yellow background. I had like all new editions. It all new edition. I had DeBarge. I had Janet. Who else did I have? I had the Stacey Lattisaw album. I had the first Johnny Cash. I just had a lot of albums. That's what I would do. I would lay on my bed. And back in the day, y'all remember we had the canopy beds. Y'all remember the white canopy beds? And I would lay in my on my canopy bed, and I had the curtain that go around it, and I would lay there and listen to my records and Prince. Oh yes, Janet Jackson. Oh, and Vanessa Williams. Yes, and I would listen to Prince and all of that until what it was, the Doves Cry album. Yes, love those were the good old days, y'all. Stuff was going on. We didn't realize they were what was going on, but it was just a good old day. It just seemed like we had no worries. Okay, then from Temu, I picked these up. Now I actually thought these were going to be like ceramic, but they're actually plastic, but they're still cute, huh? So this is for like your dishes. Wait, dishes. And then this one right here is the hand soap. And this right here reminds me of, that writing of, I can't remember her name now, but yeah. And then this is plastic also. But I thought they were definitely cute. So, but I really wish that they were ceramic. So I have that. This is from Temu. And this is the last thing I have. Yeah. Now, this is the last thing that I had to share with you guys. And these were such a good deal that I had to get them. So in my bar area, y'all remember a couple of years ago, I bought they're like the black pendant light holders. I'm looking at them. And I got them from IKEA. Well, IKEA had these other ones that I wanted. I should have got them last year because this year, y'all, they are so expensive. And I was trying to wrap my mind, my head around spending, I think they're like $40 a piece. So that's like $120 plus tax. And I was like, do you really? And I've been wanting them. Sometimes that's one thing y'all don't know about me. Ray Dunn. Yes. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yeah. I could be really cheap. But anyway, and I didn't want to buy it. I mean, I want to buy it, but I ain't want to pay my money for it. And anyway, so I went on Temu to see if Temu had something similar, and they did. And then I didn't put it in my basket, and then I couldn't find it anymore. So I spent days and days looking for it, could not find it. And then I came across these, and I said, "Oh, these look nice," because the way they showed them looked like they were larger. But I think these will be great also. Aren't these cute? And I bought 3 of them because I have 3 pendant lights up there. So before I had the lights up there, I had some other lights. They were glass, and I believe they were this shape. And so I'm going to put this up because if you guys see what I'm doing in the kitchen, it's going to make sense. But this is so pretty. I like the natural color. And they had a sale, y'all. I think I got these for like $3. $3. And then if I don't want to use it for that, when I'm not using it for that, I can actually put like a glass cylinder in here and put a candle in here. This can go on a table or something. Because they were like, I think like $3.33 a piece. And but yeah, so we're gonna see if I try it out and if I like it. Or if I don't, I'll still keep it because I'll put these on top of the the candle sconces that comes from Z Gallery right now. I have some black lampshades, little small lampshades on it, but I tried this. This will work also, so it'll still can be utilized. But yes, but for this price, I was like, okay. So we're gonna see. And if it doesn't work out, I'll probably end up going to IKEA and paying that money anyway. But hopefully this will work. And so, like I said, I got two more of those. So I have three. And that's it. I told you guys this wasn't a large haul, but I just wanted to share this stuff with you guys so that I can go ahead and move to the next step. And gotta make sure I didn't forget anything. Yep, that's it. Yeah, so I want to make sure I got you all caught up with everything. I still have the china cabinet over here. Um, I've cleared it out pretty much. Let me y'all see. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that? I just have to take those. Those it's a platter and a couple of plates, but it's pretty much empty. I got the bottom part. I need to empty that. And then yeah, one of you guys was like, Wani, I hope you keep it. You could paint it or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, I thought about it. I kept going back and forth about it. But this area is so because it's like an octagon. So it's not like wide. And this is a lot. If I would get something, I would probably it would have to be smaller, and I would probably put it like it can't be on the entire wall because I need more space. And so this right here, I think I'm over it. Y'all like that real wood or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm over it. I think I am. And so we'll see. But yeah, but I'm gonna get rid of that there. And I'm still getting rid of stuff because my storage, yeah, the storage is not happening. And so we're gonna play it by ear. I still have to do some things outside. Maybe if I can get the things outside done, I can move some of the stuff out there. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But yes, let me see. Ray done. I can't wait to see what you do, girl. Me neither. It's just like so many projects, so many things that I want to do on my list. And this year, I actually wrote a list and then try to do things by memory. Hold up, y'all. I need to check on my meat. All right. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. And he said, "Have you heard of Steve Kerr? That I Steve Kerr, isn't he like a saxophonist, George? Um, yeah. So yeah, so that's it, y'all. It is Oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead. My dinner is pretty much ready, and I need to do the string beans right quick. And we're gonna go ahead and eat dinner. So I guess today we're having dinner and not supper. He's so funny. He's so funny. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, get you guys updated with what is happening over here, and let you guys know to make sure you come back to check out my video tomorrow. It's a good one. One of you guys was like, I really like your decorating videos. I wish you do more. And I am, yeah, but y'all don't know, I'm not one of those that decorate every 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. I don't have time for that. Oh, basketball. Why did you ever change the light fixture in your kitchen? Girl, I was talking about that today in the video. No, I did not. I am going to look for the light fixture in the kitchen. I just can't find nothing that I like. There isn't anything that I've seen that I liked. There, I want to put like pocket lights in the ceiling. So when I do that, I want to do that. But my ceilings are like textured. Y'all know what like that star stamp. So I would like to have all that scraped off and for it to be smooth. And then I get the lights and the pocket lights. But when I change the light, that light, and I find a light, I would like to do it all at the same time. So that's so funny because I was talking about that in the video that you guys probably see later this week or the first of next week. But yeah, so no, I have not, and it's driving me crazy. I really do wish when I found this chandelier here, you guys remember I had that other large chandelier and it had the I got it was at Home Depot. I think I got it for $16. It was regularly like 200 and something dollars. It was the display one. And I didn't realize that you could um detract and extend the side poles because it would have been perfect up there. So I took it back because I thought it was too long. And then someone said, you can contract them, you can, and I was like, really? Of course, when I went back, it was gone because that was such a good deal. But even with this chandelier here, I got this one. I think I got it for like $17 or so, brand new. It was a display. So no, that's definitely on my list. Also, I told y'all my list is long. My list is long, but I definitely want to get that done before my event in May. And this week I'm going to get the paint, and we're going to start on the foyer this week. I'll try to get as much as I can get done because I have events Friday, Monday, and I feel like I have an event Saturday. I need to look at my calendar. But yeah, so the weekend is like 8. And but I want to try to do as much as I can after once I get home and start working on that stuff. I'm supposed to copy. I'm just making sure I didn't miss it. Oh, I was supposed to copy. Okay. No, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. I'm just having a hard time like trying to decide on what I want. But I would love to put like pocket lights up in the kitchen, and that way um I don't have to rely on that light because I've always hated that light. And when Cookie broke the cover, I was like, well, we know it make no sense to go get a new cover because we're gonna change out the light. Yeah, I can't find anything. But things like that, if you know me, I can pick out like vases and pictures and things like that. But when it's like hard things like lighting, that's my Achilles heel. And I second guess myself, like the chandelier in the living room. I'm ready to take that out. I want to put another light in there, but this light here in the dining room, I really wanted it to be in gold. They didn't have it in gold, but I love the chandelier. So the one in the living room, I want that to be gold or black, and it's probably going to be black because this one is black. So I almost feel like the one in the kitchen needs to be black or have some type of black accents. I don't know, y'all. But those type things like that is really difficult for me to like make a decision. Things that are like permanent, yeah, That's hard for me. And then I'm also going to, I told you guys we're going to do the stairs and the spindle. So I got a lot of stuff coming up, but I need to get it all done by May, because that's when I believe I'm going to have the thing for the girls. And that's when I'm going to have China's in-laws over here. So I need to make sure my place is presentable. Mr. B is like, it's always presentable to me. So George said he can cook a lot of food. I know you can. 'Cause I think a couple of times I've spoken to you, you were cooking, you were throwing down. So yeah, y'all. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Just want to make sure I got you guys up to date. Make sure you come back and check me out tomorrow. I'm gonna do lives more often. Um, I'm just gonna have to just designate a day. I don't know if it'll be a Sunday. It just depends. But I'm definitely gonna give you guys a heads up like I did today. I put it in my community tab. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for dinner so we can go ahead and eat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair, get myself ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the beginning of a big, crazy week. And Mr. B and I said we're gonna go to bed early. I'm not starting off well because it's almost 7 o'clock. And I still need to wash my hair. Anyway, y'all, I want to thank you guys again. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Good night. Thank you.